Hey guys, welcome back to Persona 5 Royale, not Persona 4. We are going to be sending the calling card today. First of all, Madarame is right there. Isn't that great? Well, let's go to the Access Way and just get this party started.
We can now take him down, yes?
Madarame is going to be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it, though. You sure you're okay with that?
I have thought it over carefully. And I cannot think of a future in which he does not pay his dues. He has preyed not only on the art world, but on countless talents. So, I humbly request your help.
All right.
I apologize for making you do this.
Not at all. We just didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke. But if you're already determined to do it, then there's nothing more for us to say.
If I recall, our next step is sending a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver.
It's not about acting cool. The calling card is a way to trigger a change in his cognition.
A change in cognition? That reminds me, you went through some trouble regarding that before.
Ah, you must be talking about when we forced open that security gate in the courtyard.
The palace is a cognitive world, so changing its ruler's cognition changes the topography, I think.
Very good.
Very nicely put, Lady Ann. You're absolutely correct. This will be a vital tactic from here forward.
Actually, may I ask a truly basic question? You continue to mention cognition quite readily, but why does this world formed from materialized cognitions even exist to begin with? Don't tell me. Has it always existed while we go about our daily lives, completely oblivious?
Honestly, I'm not sure. At the very least, I know it existed before the Kamoshida incident, but that's all.
I see.
Crap, you totally caught me off guard with that.
We'll talk more about this
Thinking
later.
There might be whole
Like a lot
worlds
later.
we just don't know a damn thing about. Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Actually, yes.
Don't be so anxious. You don't even know everything about the city you live in, after all. All that's important is that we know how to make use of that world and how to traverse it.
Okay, well, we're sending the calling card, so let's just
Then it's
activate this.
decided. Let's prepare the calling card at once.
A calling card, huh? Will he take it seriously? He is famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
He'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
Wait, are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best.
You should do it then, Yusuke. Oh, make it really artistic and stuff.
No, it'll end with him figuring it out. He knows my drawing and writing styles all too well.
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card. Interesting. It shall become proof that the Phantom Thieves do exist.
It's decided then.
Great! All that's left is to make the treasure ours. You guys better come fully prepared.
All right, so they're gonna go do that, and we're gonna go straight home because why not?
Ah, you're back.
Yo, I tried changing the chat icon. Looks the same to me. Maybe it's just for the group and doesn't show up in here. Well, you should take a look later. It's that Phantom Thieves logo I had Yusuke draw for us. The calling card turned out great because of him too. Anyways, this is the first job for the Phantom Thieves. We can't really screw this up, okay? I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. And make sure Yusuke gets a lot of rest today, okay? Yeah. Hope see you tomorrow. Night. And Sojiro doesn't have anything interesting to say. Let's talk to the TV first. Oh no, that could have easily been avoided. He knows it, and I'm sure he regrets it. It's a Naifu. It must be such a difficult loss to accept. I wish we could let him have some time to himself. Well then, let's move on to the post-mortem where we analyze what happened in the game. It's a shogi game going on. Nobody's in the cafe today, so we're gonna just sit down here and study.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you
Want to work on getting our knowledge up a little bit.
Can I talk?
And I'm just gonna click through here because we've done this before. All right, we get 2 points of knowledge boost. Of course, we do not get the additional one because it's not raining outside. And we're gonna immediately go into combat after today. So just in case you weren't aware, if you send the calling card the next day, you go into combat
meet again.
immediately.
It appears you were lying low lately. What's with the change?
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. It must have been my imagination. Anyway, I wish the culprit would come forward soon. It's absurd to pretend I can do the police's job. I wish he considered my feelings before asking me this.
You wanna give me some details on that? Or are we just gonna, okay.
Pardon me, sir. There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
We found this outside.
A letter?
It's, Sir Ichiriusai Madarame, a great sinner of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail. From the Phantom Thieves.
Whose doing is this?
We don't know. The same letter has been posted everywhere.
Everywhere?
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recordings.
Cool, Morgana.
Remove these at once!
Of course.
What now?
It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Are you insinuating that this slander is true?
Of course not.
Oh, there it is.
It's those damn brats doing, isn't it? Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they please until this exhibit is over.
All right, well, we have officially got his attention.
Will that do?
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler too.
The treasure should appear right about now.
You better enjoy the air of freedom while you still can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about that calling card. We'll show them. We're gonna surprise them all.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
All right, so it's do or die.
Come on, we can't have our leader get all timid like that.
It doesn't matter what you say, nothing
You
changes.
have no reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
Of course not. We'll do this.
Okay, you don't really have to worry about other combat in this particular area, so you're just going to be fighting the boss. But we need to talk about what persona we're going to be using here, so let's get into the dungeon. The atmosphere in here seems significantly different. I mean, we did basically declare war on him by sending that card. But there's nothing to fear.
Well then.
We've secured a route, we're ready to go. We'll take the treasure in style. Okay, so let me just show off my persona real quick here. What I'm gonna be doing and what you might want to do, if we go in here, the best thing to have would be at least one nuclear or psi attack. And we have, this is Matador, so we're gonna go ahead and just equip him. So he has the Psi? Is that how that's pronounced? And he has Psi. Additionally, you want to make sure you have one of each of the elemental attacks. So we've got ice and wind, we've got fire, and we have electricity? We do, we have Zeo here. You want it to be single attack, not attack the party. And I'll explain why when we get in and like start battle. And we're just gonna go straight to the upper main hall here.
Let's go.
So you're just gonna follow the path that you've done before. Is that? Yes. Woo! We're not gonna be doing any. I like how I'm just like, oh yeah, we're not gonna be doing any sort of combat, and yet here we are. I'm just gonna take out the Regent here, and this shouldn't take too much. There we go. 4 SP. That's actually kind of worth it. Did we get a level up or anything? Oh, we did!
It's a step forward.
Well, that was unexpected, but alrighty. I guess he always spawns here? Did we just lower the attack?
Child's play.
Whatever. We're gonna head across. There it is. You kind of saw it as we floated by. At this point, there are no enemies in here, so let's just book it to the security room. Is that? Oh, it is. These respawned. I don't know why these respawned, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain, like, at all. It's finally time. There will be no turning back once we begin the operation. And if worse comes to worse, we might have to fight.
Joker.
That's right. Are you ready, Joker? Yep, let's ready.
Yes.
Okay, everyone to your positions.
There's an enemy inside, just as expected.
I mean, we've done a ton in here. It ain't surprising. Anyway, I'm gonna try and draw it out, so I'll leave the switch to you guys.
Will you be okay? What if it catches up to you?
Don't underestimate an ex-runner. I'm definitely gonna shake it off. Hey! There's some weird people over here! Hey! I need some help!
Really?
What's the matter?
I like how the shadow fell for that.
You better make it, Skull.
Hurry up, Panther. We don't have time for this. Did you just time Morgana? Okay.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You seem to be enjoying this.
Only the best can appreciate these critical moments. Plus, this feels like we're really Phantom Thieves.
We'll be counting on you, Mona. And Panther as well.
There's Fox's signal. That means they're ready to go. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this.
Joker, now!
All right. There goes Morgana. Did he get it?
Sorry for the wait.
My bad. It took me ages to get that guy off my trail.
Wait, where's Mona?
All right.
Let's go.
Let's reconvene with Mona. All right, which we will do. I want to grab, I think this is, yes, let's grab this. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up a chance to get some new stuff. How's that for a skilled plan? That was amazing, Mona. Lord Madarame, the piece is gone. How dare those vermin. But now we corner them like rats, like the rats they are. Lock all the doors at once. They have nowhere to run.
Hey.
So what'd that treasure turn out being? I'm guessing it's a painting based on the shape. We can look into that later. For now, we must escape. Yeah, it's time to go. All right, so let me just tell you how you get out of here because honestly, you might think you need to go back the way you came. No, go out this window.
Indeed.
Does this window lead outside? What are you doing? We have to hurry or... There, the trespassers up there. Lock down the control room and get them. Well, what do we do? They're already here. There's no time to contemplate. We must escape now. Is it tied to Mona's back? It is.
Whoa.
Whoa, this shit's real
high up.
But at least we're outside. Is there a way down out here?
I don't know why I did expect that. Anyway, there's really nowhere for you to go and there's nothing to collect out here, so just follow the exclamation points to get down. And go through the door.
Is this another portal to an unknown destination?
What's new?
We don't have time to lose. Just go through it. Now's our chance.
For real? But I guess there's no other way. Is this the courtyard?
I knew it. All that security would have been meaningless if it just led back inside.
It seems we managed to escape their siege.
What?
Dude, why is Mona getting excited now of all
Yes,
times?
please settle down. Don't go into heat or
I
something.
just can't take it anymore. Let's take a look at this treasure. Treasure! Huh?
This is the treasure?
No.
Get back!
Whoa!
Metal loathsome vermin.
You have a long cutscene here, so buckle up for some story.
Is this what you're looking for?
How dare you try to trap me like some kind of mouse?
So you had a fake prepped, huh?
Counterfeits are accepted in the world of Japanese art.
I don't think that's how that works.
What made you change like this? Is it because you became famous? Can't you understand how much it pains me to inquire about the crimes of my foster father?
Now that I think back, the only reason why I took you in was due to my ties with your mother. That woman never lost her passion for painting, even after her husband died. Her skills and talents were quite astonishing. That's why I decided to look after her. Your mother and the artwork she created, they're all my works of art.
Oh,
How
that's
low can you
weird. That's
sink?
not cool.
I suppose I can grant you a gift before you die. A glimpse of the genuine Sayuri.
Genuine?
Oh, look, it's got a baby.
The real Sayuri? This can't be. Mom.
Indeed it is. This was painted by your mother. It's a portrait of herself. A woman who knew her death was coming painted her last wishes for the son she would leave behind. That is the truth behind the mystery of Sayuri's expression.
You stole something that personal?
Oh, this gets worse. Don't
I
even
knew
worry
at
about it.
first glance. I knew it'd be a huge success if I added a touch to the painting and announced it under my name.
But the baby in the picture. Why did you paint over it?
It was all to stage it. If the babe is erased, the reason for the woman's expression will become a mystery. That is what the general public is drawn to. Each of those parasitic critics wrote the same thing.
I always felt something was off about all this.
No, we're not done.
Now I know what it is. If you really treasured that painting, you wouldn't even think about replicating it for profit. You don't love art at all!
Never did art at all.
Though you have a real treasure, your true skills are nothing more than those scribbles on that fake.
It makes me laugh, asshole!
So you'll defy me no matter what. Well then, since you're my work of art, Yusuke, I'm going to reap you for the sake of my future. Along with those insolent friends of yours there.
I can't believe you're treating both mother and son like they're objects. You're inhuman!
Yeah, basically.
Fox?
I've heard that you destroy your art once they outlive their usefulness. Did that include my mother as well?
She just so happened to have a seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind. If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
No. You let her die?
Yes, he did.
She was physically weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure.
I don't know if we ever learned what
Above all,
she had,
Yusuke,
but
didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3?
I don't ever think they talk about
The
like what she
reason
died
why I
from,
kept
like
you
what
around
caused the
was to
seizures or
keep
anything.
you from realizing the truth behind Sayuri.
You killed her.
The artistic talents you inherited from your mother were a delightful miscalculation, though. If I'm to steal ideas, it's much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back than adults. It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
You alright over there, Fox? Going insane?
Yusuke?
I thank you, Madarame. Every reason for me to forgive you has disappeared without a trace at this very moment.
Alright, time to
You
kick
are
some butt.
rotten artist. You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
All you good-for-nothings barging into my museum and doing whatever the hell you want. Those who have the connections make the rules. Those who don't, follow them. Not to mention, the value of art is all subjective. I make the rules in the art scene. I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
Man, this guy needs to go away.
This isn't good. Get back.
All right, well, we're going into boss time. Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about phase 1 of this battle. We've got 2 eyeballs, a nose, and a mouth, and they're all separate.
Let's begin, you vermin.
Yes, I'm going to tell you exactly how to defeat you.
use others for your own despicable desires, Madarame. You aren't even worth the art you create.
He never created any of his own art. Like, that's like even I don't think it's worse, but it's whatever. Okay, we've got a right eye, a mouth, a nose, and a left eye. So both eyeballs will drain fire, ice, electricity, and wind. The nose will drain psi, nuke, bless, and curse. And the mouth here will drain physical and gun. So we need to separate some stuff out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to Matador and do psychic hits on all, well, 3 out of 4. Oh, already?
You have to recover.
Ow, can you stop? Don't worry, Yusuke will be okay, but we're going to hit the nose with electricity here. And I'm not gonna use a healing item because, ow. Must you do that? Yeah, no, okay, we're just gonna...
This one.
It'll be fine. Ow. Alright. Yusuke is back, so let's go ahead and use ice on the nose. We're gonna hit the nose for the most part here, except for our main character who's gonna go Psi across the board. Wow, really? Yes, it's been lowered, but we are okay. We're gonna focus our attacks on the nose. Naruto's nose is twitching. That's not a good thing, by the way.
Good one, Fox.
This is my other self.
All right, how are we doing here? Okay, we're good. We're good so far. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Psi across the board, which is good. Yes, we healed the nose. Now, the artist Grace is a problem. He's weak to all affinities now.
What is this attack?
It's not
It
good.
has to be more than just our color changing. We should be cautious.
So anything that Ryuji gets hit by at this point, he'll be weak to, which is bad. So what I actually want to do is I want to go ahead and guard for right now.
Go, Zona! Your defense is dropped.
And I want to continue going here. Unfortunately, the bite is also going to take him down. He's alright. We are okay. You know what, let's go ahead and take the nose out. Now, usually if you hit one of them and do not take all 4 of them down and turn comes back around, he will bring his other parts back. So like if you take an eye out, he will bring that eye back in the next round. So you gotta be careful. But we're moving on. Phase 2.
Madarame's out.
Damn it! I'm the great Madarame! The Madarame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit! I'm not someone that worthless brats like you are allowed to defy!
Enough of your egotistic ranting.
Seriously.
Taste the wrath of all those you preyed upon.
Okay, so you're gonna do an all-out attack here. You don't get a choice in the matter. And let's talk a little bit about what's gonna happen here.
I'm the great artist Madarame! If you brats can't fathom that, then you'll witness it for yourselves! Behold, my mastercraft!
Okay, so he's gonna use True Fake, which is exactly what you think it is. He's gonna create counterfeits of himself.
What? He made copies of himself? I see. Creating duplicates is his specialty.
Okay, so there are 4 of them. We've got Madarame himself, who has no weaknesses. We've got an Ice Madarame, who's weak to fire. We have a Fire Madarame, who's weak to ice. We have a wind Madarame who's weak to electricity, and electric one that's weak to wind. So what we want to do, you do not want to use group attacks. You actually want to use, well, this is hard because we're in this. I'm going to, actually, cancel that for a second. I'm actually going to heal the entire party up here because everybody's fairly well injured. But Yusuke's gonna get up. I'm going to go ahead and use a electric attack on one of them. I'm going to switch to Yusuke here. And I'm gonna have him use Bufu on this Fury one over here. I'm going to switch to An. I'm gonna have her use Agi on that one there. And then I'm going to end by switching over to Akira, which is gonna be really good. What I want to do, actually, we're just gonna use... Yeah, there we go. Didn't take everybody out, but that is a-okay. Now, you don't want to use group attacks because it's going to be problematic if they hit the wrong ones, because they each have their own weaknesses. So I'm going to go ahead and just use ice on Madarame.
I won't forgive you.
Now they're going to chit-chat, so...
Disappear from my sight without a trace, like dust scattered in the wind.
So, they each have their own issues. Ow. Can you stop that?
My brilliance strikes like a flash of lightning. And now, you'll taste it for yourselves. You've angered me.
He's gonna use Thunderclap on her. And Madarame is gonna create 2 more fakes here. 2 ice ones this time. Now we don't want to use a group attack. So, let's actually just switch persona here. Let's go with, we're gonna do those fire attacks. We're gonna get that out of the way here. There's one. We're gonna, actually.
That's not right.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to switch to who we want to switch to. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna do all the damage that we possibly can to, these guys. And, let's see. Let's actually go ahead and take one of these back. Can we see who's next here? I guess we can't see. Oh, Intel. So it looks like Ryuji's gonna be next. Oh, okay. That's actually a really good thing. So let's go ahead and just use an Agi against this guy. Just take one of them out. Who's next? Let's see. On's gonna be next, so that's actually good. So let's go ahead and use Zio against him. Get rid of that guy. Want to make sure we don't screw this up. We're gonna go Garu on him. And then we're gonna switch to Akira. No, it's not over yet. And we're gonna switch back to him. Oh, we're not gonna use that. We're gonna use Psy Attack to take out the 2 of them and do damage to Madarame. And I think, oh, okay, Yusuke's gonna be next. So let's go ahead and heal, heal up. Let's use, sure, that should be fine. Bring him back a little bit.
Stop this! Is this how you show your gratitude to the man who raised you?
Silence! Don't waste your breath.
Alright, let's go ahead and just use Ice Attack against him. Now he's gonna create new fakes. Okay, well let's start by switching to, let's see. Sure, let's go ahead and do this one here and use a Z. No, actually let's use a Bufu here, might as well. Now we're actually gonna switch over to Ryuji here. And we're gonna use a Zio on this one. And then we're gonna switch over to Yusuke. Well, we aren't done yet. Let's go ahead and Bufu this guy here. And then we're gonna go ahead and do another Bufu here. Now these guys do not have any weakness to gun or physical, so we have one more person here. And guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and use gun to do a little bit of damage and see what we can't do here. Let's use Zio on one of these guys, try and get rid of them. And we have all of these ice guys. That's actually really, really nice. Okay. We don't want to use fire, so I'm just gonna use Augie on our main enemy here. And
This is my other self.
well, this is actually kind of problematic, isn't it? Let's take out one of these little guys, because I think, let's see, who's next? Yeah, next is going to be that guy. Sue, goodbye.
Go along.
Don't want you.
I won't forgive you. Damn clueless rats. My fiery rage shall reduce you all to mere ashes.
Don't hit Yusuke, that's all I'm asking.
You angered me.
Why is it always Yusuke?
Won't help.
Balance.
Take this. Trying won't help.
Okay, so he's going to probably do that again.
You
You're going to focus on Yusuke? Of course he is.
Trying won't help.
But he's already down, so that's fine. And he's going to create some new fakes. What do we got? We got 2 wind-based ones.
Box is on fire. That's
Who's
going to keep
next?
hurting him.
Yes, they are. But actually what we're going to do,
Looking cool, Joker.
we're going to take down
Looking cool, Joker.
all of these guys. Might as well.
Looking cool, Joker.
We're gonna have one of our allies heal here. Now, actually, no, let's, we still have one here that I do not want. So let's go ahead and switch here and use a wind or a psi attack. So Ryuji's gonna come around and we can now effectively take these 2 guys out. So let's do that.
Let's go, Captain!
Take at least one out. And we're gonna go ahead and just have her attack, get rid of that one. There's a reason I'm doing this, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, he's next. So, actually, let's go ahead and let's just attack. He's burned, so we're gonna have to deal with that in a second. But the reason I want him to continue making these is there's a problem happening here.
Hey, something seems wrong. Could he have...
What? I, the great Manarame, made an error?
Looks like you've reached your limit. Failing to even make a counterfeit? You're really looking like a joke now.
There's 2 of them that are currently sleeping, which is actually a good thing. So, let's go ahead and get that technical going here. All right, now that we've done that, I'm gonna switch to on
Not over yet.
to take out this one over here.
Let's see that again, Panther.
And then I'm going to switch to Ryuji.
On to the second person.
Yep, and we're gonna take out this one here.
You did it, Skull.
And I think apparently that ends that for the for what we can do. So let's see here. You know, wait, who's next? Who's next here? Oh, so actually he's next here. That's actually good to know. Let's wipe these guys out. And we're just gonna go all out on Madarame here. I'm going to use Zio, and I'm gonna have On actually heal up the party because we're taking a lot of damage.
Thanks.
Yusuke was damaged, but we're fine now. He's gonna create more fakes. Now, every time he does this, they're gonna get a little more screwy, which is actually probably my favorite thing.
You're mine.
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna baton pass this over to On. Now we only have 2 ice ones left here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use fire attack on both of these, and we're gonna just do that again. Yeah, we're doing a ton of damage to Madarame now, as you may have noticed. Actually, can we just, how much do we do for physical attacks? About the same, that's pretty good. We could also use gun attacks against him if we wanted.
Damn it! Damn it! Stop it, you brats! Or else
Or else what?
You think we'll be daunted by such threats?
So every time he does this, like I said, it's gonna get a little bit more complicated. So let's see, he's got one fire. These guys are all damaged, you may notice. So what we're gonna do, those takes out those two over there, and then we're gonna go ahead, ooh, we're actually out of SP. So let's swap over to Ryuji.
Go ahead.
That's actually okay. We're gonna take these two guys down.
You did it, Skull! You did it, Skull!
And let's switch over to On, because we get that bonus damage. And I'm gonna have her attack Madarame directly. Let's see here. We have these two. I'm out of ammo. So let's see. Who's next? On is next. Let's have him just straight attack Madarame again. And we have no ammo left for On. So who's next? Ryuji. Let's take out. I don't want these guys to get any hits if we don't have to let them in. We have 4 more, and they're all looking absolutely fantastic, by the way. We don't have enough SP to actually handle this. But they're asleep, so it's kind of a whatever situation. Let's just keep going here a little bit. Since they're asleep.
Let's go.
They are gonna heal because they're asleep, but they're asleep, so it's...
Let's go. This isn't it.
Just thinking here, let's just go ahead and have Joker attack since he's low on SP.
Woodland Persona, eat this.
Ooh, we are really close to defeating him. Can we do it? Can we get rid of him? We're not quite there yet, but they're not quite awake yet either. And yeah, he doesn't do anything else, so I mean, thanks Madarame, you're certainly boring if nothing else. There it is. You could easily get through this battle a little bit better if you kind of know their weaknesses, but I kind of wanted to go as far as I could. And it's not that bad. Alright, so we get a ton of money. We get a ton of levels up.
I leveled up.
Very nice. We get a new skill for Matador. Ooh, double shot. Zoro gets a new skill.
More charming.
Goemon gets a new skill. Ooh, finally.
Skill.
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money. Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable. I just didn't want to return to that life.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art. You're done for. Along with this whole wretched world!
No, please! Just don't kill me!
There are worse things than death. We've already seen that.
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right. What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
What black mask?
Huh?
Who? We don't know the one in the black mask.
Black mask? Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
I don't think it matters. We need to leave.
There's no time. Hurry!
Did you grab the treasure?
Get on!
Hey, Yusuke. What should I do?
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
Yusuke!
Yeah, I'm taking this. Thanks.
No, wait, please! Yusuke! Yusuke!
How insecure do you have to be to, like, steal a woman's art by allowing her to die? Like, that's just... I mean, it's beyond insecure. That's just pathetic.
The destination has been deleted.
It would be bad if people started getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once.
Yusuke, come on.
Right. Goodbye, Sensei.
All right. Well, after all that, we leave.
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not. Ah, so bitter. Why'd you get it black?
The Sayuri.
What's wrong with black coffee?
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff like, Mom, are ya?
Ryuji, have you ever considered that you need to go in the trash?
That this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
It's a wonderful painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore.
Was Sayuri your mom's name?
No. I doubt it's the name of any woman in particular. I bet it was to make it more mysterious. Just a part of Madarame's foolish staging.
Well, it would have been obvious that he plagiarized it if he had used the real name.
So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Bye. Oh, there he is. Ryuji.
Stop that!
You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
Seriously.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general.
Or something.
I also want to give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
Probably.
Yeah, there's no knowing whether it'll turn out good for everyone or not. Still, we won't know unless we give it a try.
In other words, it all depends on the person, The same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
Oh, we have so much of this. It's gonna be
really
fun.
only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
No worries, I've got us covered. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
I like Yusuke. We have too many dudes. Yeah, he would make a great member. Sausage
We'll
vest
try
over
to live
here.
up to those expectations.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
If you're looking for
I'll
answers,
try
you're not gonna
probing
find any for a
Madarame.
while.
I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
we should probably exchange our contact info with you then.
An artist and a phantom thief. Well, it seems I'll be engaging in 2 trades from here on. Very well. You only live once, after all. Still, the incident about this other intruder does concern me a little.
Alright, well, we're going home after all of that, and,
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team. Goodness, things are going so well.
we can't get too cocky.
That's true. Still, Let's honestly be happy about it right now. But I have to say, you sure are something special.
Who, me?
This is our 5th persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well. Besides, having an eye for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but still.
He's not even the strangest member.
An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right?
I hope not.
I get so engrossed with the embodiment of human desires. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car. I'm special, but it's still odd. Who could I actually be?
I think you're a human.
You really think so? What a half-assed answer.
You want me to call you a cat?
Well, there's no way a dashing, honorable rogue like me could be evil. A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East. A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North. A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine. I'm that kind of ideal person. Or so I hope. So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me.
He's so in love with Panther. You like someone?
Me? Don't be ridiculous. People chase after me when it comes to love. Where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go. An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe, shopping.
I wish that her...
What do you think?
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. I wish that his eyes on the actual model would get stars like it would be, like it is on his portrait. All right, so Morgana can now do a follow-up attack if Joker does not down the enemy, which is really, really nice. But we're gonna put an end to that today. Oh, we have some texting. Well, let's do this first. Yo, good job, guys. We all did our best. Allow me to express my thanks once again. Because of you, I was able to retrieve the painting that had been filled with my mother's love. Hearing you say that makes the whole thing worth it, Yusuke. Seriously, I wasn't sure you'd really want to change Madarame's heart. I'm sorry to have worried you. I have no regrets about it now, especially once we found out what happened to his mother. And the change of heart will happen this time, right? It'll be fine. Yeah, we did it just like with Kamoshida. By the way, I'm curious about what he said at the end. You mean about the other intruder besides us? It was just something about a black mask, yeah? That may have been nothing more than a lie. Madarame was quite deranged at that point after all. For now, we should wait for his change of heart in peace. Okay. All right, well, that's gonna be it for today. Next time we have a bunch of time before the legal action hits, which is 11 days. So we have a lot of just basic things to do to increase our skills, social links to increase. We have tons of stuff with our confidants. So I will see you guys then when we take care of like a ton of that.